Hi friend, I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to share how to answer the question, what is your weakness? Now this question can throw you off if you're not prepared. They may ask this question in a slightly different way. For example, what are your weaknesses? Tell me about your weaknesses. What is your greatest weakness? What is your biggest weakness? Don't say that you don't have any weaknesses, because that's a lie and makes you sound arrogant. We all have strengths and weaknesses. No one is perfect, and that's what makes us human. Now, why do they ask this question? They want to check if you're self-aware, and they want to know whether you can be vulnerable and honest. They want to check that you're into self-improvement. Do you know your weaknesses, and are you doing something to overcome them? If yes, that's great, because that's what they want to hear. They don't want some egocentric person who thinks that they are perfect and always right. They want someone who is humble, as that also reflects how that person relates with others, which means they're more likely to have better relationships and therefore more easier to get things done through others, which is great for business. Being humble is a leadership quality, because a real leader is honest, they admit their mistakes, and they take responsibilities to make things right. So how do you answer the question, what is your weakness? Don't say that your weakness is that you're a workaholic and a perfectionist. They're not stupid. And don't say anything that's going to undermine you performing in the role, as that answer will get you eliminated. Pick something that's not critical or essential for the role. Pick something that you're not expected to know or do in this role. For example, if you're applying for a sales role, don't say that you're not good with people. That is, you lack people skills. Because to be a good salesperson, you need people skills. Make your weakness about a skill that can be developed. Now let me share with you some examples that give you some ideas that you can use as weaknesses. The first one, public speaking or presenting at meetings or to groups. I remember how nervous I was when I had to do a presentation in my final year of university. And after I started work, a co-worker introduced me to a club, a public speaking club called Rostrum, which is similar to Toastmasters. So I went to the meeting and everyone was quite friendly and welcoming, and I can see there were younger speakers there, and they were very supportive, very respectful, and there was no judgment. They're just there to actually help people improve. So I ended up joining, and I learned some public speaking skills. Also, I learned chairmanship skills, how to manage a meeting, and I ended up being a member for 5 years, and that actually helped me quite a lot in my career. Another weakness could be that you overthink things. Or maybe you're too detailed and that gets you bogged down and stuck. Or maybe you're just overconfident and that comes across as arrogant, which people don't like. Or you could be impatient, like you want things done quickly because you're a fast learner and a fast action taker and you think everyone else should be like you, but people are different. You may be an introverted type person and not very vocal with your ideas. Or maybe you lack confidence at times, which holds you back from speaking up and contributing at meetings. Or you may have a little experience in some areas which makes you feel incompetent. Or you may lack some technical knowledge and skills. Maybe you have trouble saying no to others, which leads to stress and burnout. Your weakness could be that you don't ask for help because you're an independent type person. You may lack negotiation skills. Or you may struggle working with difficult people, people that are aggressive somewhat, and that leads to you avoiding them, which is not good for business. Maybe you don't keep a good balance in terms of work and life. You build up your leave and you don't take it, and that causes you to become drained and unmotivated. Maybe your weakness is ambiguity. You require specifics, otherwise you delay starting and you end up procrastinating. And if you can't think of any weaknesses, then I suggest you ask a friend or a co-worker, because sometimes people see things that we don't see. And when you answer the question, what is your weakness? I suggest you structure it in a story format. That is, describe where did your weakness show up? Describe what happened. How did it make you feel? What was the outcome? Why is your weakness important to address? What value will solving it bring? What are you doing to overcome it? For example, you could say my greatest weakness is that I sometimes have trouble saying no to requests and I end up becoming overwhelmed, which makes me feel stressed. You could say that you tend to be a people pleaser. To improve in this area, I have started to be more realistic by keeping a schedule of what I have on. That way I know whether I have the capacity or not to take on a new task. Also, I'm learning how to prioritize my tasks by knowing what's important. Things that are less important can wait. And I'm learning how to delegate by reading a book titled The Busy Manager's Guide to Delegation, and I'm keeping abreast of what others have on and what their interests are. I found that others are keen to develop by being asked to do certain things. I did this recently by asking and showing one of my work colleagues how to produce a particular report. Sure, it took some time up front, but now they produce that report every month for the team, which is great. And you can also say, I am also open to be coached on this weakness. They will love that you're a reader and that you're coachable. Have a couple of backup weaknesses because they may ask for more. I suggest having 3 weaknesses stories prepared. So in summary, don't say that you don't have any weaknesses. They want to check if you're self-aware and you're into self-improvement. Don't say that your weaknesses are you're a workaholic or a perfectionist. Make sure you don't answer with a weakness that is critical or essential for the role that you're applying for. If you need help thinking of a weakness, ask a friend or co-worker. Frame your weakness in a positive, proactive context as a work in progress. I suggest having 3 weakness stories prepared. So tell me, what are your weaknesses? Please share them in the comments below. Please let me know in the comments below your thoughts and if this helped. If you're already subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you for your support and encouragement. I really appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you're interested in career-related content direct from someone that has over 45 years of working experience as an employee, employer, and business owner, and is a certified workplace coach and has spent the last 10 years coaching people on how to take charge of their life and career and improve it, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. You also want to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked or got some value from this video, please do give it a thumbs up as that helps the video reach and help other people. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts or if you have any questions or any suggestions for future videos. If you know someone that needs to see this video, then please do share it. Till next time, take care.